Osiris.
Welcome to Flock Talk, the ultimate jam band community podcast where the grooves are endless and the vibes are infectious. Join the Femme Flock as we dive deep into the lifestyle, culture, and community of the colorful world of jam bands, everything that makes this genre truly unique. This episode, we sit down with the dynamic and hilarious Nico D'Elisa, better known as Nico Suave, to talk about fronting a Led Zeppelin tribute band, her surreal Goosemas debut, navigating rock and comedy as a woman, the wild world of medical roleplay, that's right, I said medical roleplay, roasting frat bros with improvised musical comedy, and chasing big dreams from festivals to SNL. So grab your glitter, bubble guns, and best show fit and join us on Flock Talk, where the people make the scenes sparkle. Hi everyone, I'm Nikki, and today I'm here with Leighton and Jess, and we have got a wonderful episode for you. We're sitting down with the unstoppable Nico D'Elisa.
You got it.
AKA Nico Suave. She is a killer vocalist, a frontwoman for Nico Suave and the Mothership, a Led Zeppelin tribute band, and a comedian. Welcome to the Flock Talk. How you doing today, Nico? Thank you for being here.
Of course. I'm so excited to be here. It's wonderful.
Well, let's just jump right in. So, what is your first music memory? And what stuck with you the most to shape the music you're into right now?
Oh my God. First music memory, like preschool,
Like your first time hearing music. What's your first memory of music?
this memory has been now reshaped from the amount of times I've heard it told to me. I was 3 years old. My grandma took me to the library because they had a music for babies, acoustic guitar thing going on there, and he was doing the Itsy Bitsy Spider, and it was like the heady jam of the Itsy Bitsy Spider, and I was like, yeah, yes, and I was like,
Doing
homie
the hand
cannot
gesture.
do the hand moves because he's playing guitar. Clearly, I need to get on stage next to him to do the Itsy Bitsy Spider hand moves. Like, what what is this? This guy needs me, you know? So that was my very first music stage experience. But probably that's a really early memory that's been told to me a bunch of times.
That's awesome, though. I mean, you were born to do what you're doing.
I certainly was. That was before I was even cognizant. I was like, a stage, put me on it, please.
I love that. That's great. That's a really good one. I like that. Um, so where did Nico Suave come from? When did you realize that that was within you or part of your alter ego?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Because it's came out so organically. It wasn't like I was like, I'm gonna be in a Led Zeppelin cover band and I'm gonna call myself Nico Suave. Based off the Rico Suave thing from the 80s. I was in a band called Grundlefunk in college.
Interesting.
Yeah, great name.
What kind of band was that?
It was you remember the era of when horn sections was really big in 2013 where everybody was turquoise adjacent, let's have 5 saxophones. It was like that. It was like a funk fusion band with big horn section, and I was the percussionist initially.
Oh, okay. Didn't expect that.
Yeah, I was kind of I took a Ghanaian drumming class in college. I can hold a rhythm on a bell. I'm not good. It's not it
You
was.
can play cowbell bell, you're cowbell trained, is
Yeah,
what you're
which is
telling us.
it's not something that's needed. Just it's specifically just a cowbell. So um and then my bandmate was like, "Oh, we're gonna do this one song with vocals. Like, you're a chick, you can sing, right?" And I was like, yeah, I can, but I hate that was how you thought of it. But yes, yes, I can, and I love singing. And so I was in that band for a while, and then when that broke up, I was like, I want to keep doing this, and so I put together a random sort of funk fusion tribute group, and the name Nico Suave came from the line cook at the job that I worked at. Because it used to print out Nicole was my name in the system, and it would just print out the first four letters, Nico.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, "What's up, Nico? What's up, Nico Suave?" And like
Ah,
I was like, "That's perfect. That's a perfect stage name."
that's a good way. You know, my name's Nicole as well.
Mhm.
I am always called, and I don't know why, but Nicola, like Ricola, the throat loss.
Yes,
I
yes, I
get
love
that
that.
a lot. So Nico Suave is actually way better. It's sexier.
So you weren't Nico. Like that was he started Nico and then you just adopted Nico in your everyday life.
Yes. Oh, yes. Because I had gone by Nikki in like high school or like in like middle school. I had tried like Nika. I was like determined to find like the nickname for Nicole that like wasn't Nikki. Like it was just it was too it had a lot of middle school weight for me, Nikki did. And
Yeah.
so and then I was like, oh, Nico, it's perfect. It sounds like a South American like soccer playing boy. Like this works very well.
I like it. I like that's I was the opposite. I was Nicole all through high school. And then when I got to college, I'm like, new person, new name. I'm Nikki. Call me Nikki. And people would be like, hey, Nicole. I'm like, nope,
Nope.
Nikki.
Of that. It's really just about like you need to claim it to like let like whatever your, pubescent and prepubescent trauma
Exactly.
was, you need to just chop that and come up with a new name. Yeah.
Time to grow up. Exactly. So when you were singing with that band, you had never sang before. That was like naturally how you sing is how you sing.
Oh, I had sung. I was a musical theater nerd.
Okay.
I had definitely and grew up in I'm 30, how 33, like so big in like the J-Lo years of just like this attempt like everyone wanted to sing like this. I know this is an audio medium, but I'm putting one hand on my ear and waving my finger around in the air.
Very like Mariah Carey coded.
Yeah, Mariah Carey, Christina Aguilera. Yeah.
Yes. And so I like done musical theater. I had like sung in that sort of a setting, but had never and it was like inching my way toward the stage in other ways. Like I used to do live paintings. I used to like make posters for bands.
Okay,
Like,
crafty girl.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
I like that.
I'm jack of all trades, master of none.
Feel you.
So that would make sense because musical theater having a bigger voice is definitely something that you need. And instead of just I'm singing into a song, you are definitely a singer, and that is evident from that. So that makes a whole lot more sense. So were you in a lot of plays? What kind of musicals were you in? We need to know this.
First of all, thank you. That's very, very kind of you. I was like God, I did like Annie and stuff. Like it was mostly in middle school. And it was, yeah, I was very much like not the like somewhere. I was like so like fucking just projecting. And they were like, she's loud. So I'm sure we can like we'll cast her because everyone can hear her. It's basically going by like volume over talent was how I got into it.
Well, it worked. It worked well.
Thank you.
How did you realize you could do Led Zeppelin?
So that it was a very like it was this is such a thank you, this is a great question. I love talking about this. So I was doing this like funk jazz fusion band with all the horns, trying to cover like Tower of Power and like Michael Jackson and stuff. And I saw this one band called Dr. Ruckus. They were like in the Burlington music scene in like the 20 teens. And they covered a Zeppelin album on New Year's. And I'm like their singer. I was like, this chick rules. Like, oh my God, I want to do that. That's like the coolest thing. So much power. And so we picked one Zeppelin song that we were going to cover, What Is and What Should Never Be. And we like worked that into our rotation. And
That's
then
a good one.
after shows, people would be like, cool show and all, but like that one Zeppelin song you did, like that one Zeppelin one though. And then after hearing that enough times, I was like, fuck it, boys. You're learning 17 Zeppelin songs. We are doing a full Zeppelin tribute. And like that was just what people wanted to hear. And like it's what resonated
Oh,
with me. Like,
everybody wants to hear Zeppelin. Wherever you go, whatever band you see, if Fish, Goose, the more Zeppelin, the better. You can't go wrong with Zeppelin. That was very wise marketing on your part.
It's a crowd pleaser.
Very
dude,
much
and
so.
I feel like everyone, it's like even if you don't realize you're a Zeppelin fan, you are. Like some like it was so they have so many like so much material that
Mhm.
sounds so different, but it's always so distinctly Led Zeppelin. And it's like you had classic rock radio like within 100 feet of you at any point growing up. Like you know
You heard
Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Zeppelin. You heard Zeppelin. I grew up with a lot of Zeppelin. I love it. It's like the heart of my music is Zeppelin. So a dig.
Yeah. Well, even at the cutting room a couple weeks ago, like that was so much fun. Like I don't identify with like Led Zeppelin's not my music. But it's fun to go to a show. And when you came out at Goosemas, I was like, okay, maybe I actually am a Zeppelin fan.
Oh my God.
I might just be a fan of women on stage, but that's a thing. But the at the cutting room, it was so much fun and pretty sold out. I don't know if it was officially sold out, but it was packed.
That was so sick. Like I had never the last time I played outside of the state of Vermont, that was like with Grundlefunk to like 7 people that were just like at the dive bar that we were playing. Like
Um,
this was
that was not this. And the
Yeah.
cutting room of all places too. Like that's a famous venue.
I know. I was like watching stand-up comedy the other day and I was like, wait a minute, I've been on that stage. That's the cutting room. Like I recognize this. No, that was so sick. What a
Yeah, do more. Come back.
I would love, oh my God. I know. I'm haranguing Cotter to harangue his managers to be like, get us more things, please.
Yeah, you'll do well. Zeppelin is needed in the world, especially from a female voice. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
So speaking of female musicians, as far as female musicians go, who has been your biggest impact on you personally, professionally? Who shaped your sound, your spirit, where you channel your music from, where you channel your inner soul from for your where you sing?
That is a great question. I'm like, what comes to mind first, and this is you're never gonna get this from like how I sing, but like I'm a huge Dolly Parton fan because like
Yes.
she just has so much joy and like so much confidence and like nobody can knock her down. Like she like the misogynistic interviews that she has endured and she has been able to like twist it back into something positive and grow from it. And she's just like she's unflappable. And
So
like
graceful. Yeah.
that is like what I go for. Mostly like fucking all my like influences and that shape how I sing and carry myself. It's a lot of dudes and it's a lot of me just being like, well, if a dude can do that, I can do it better. And like
Anyone notable?
this is embarrassing. I was a big screamo kid in middle school. And so like bands like Thursday and like From First to Last, like the way they jumped around on stage and were just like absolutely sending it, like that's really informed how I sing. Obviously huge Janis Joplin fan. That whole like
You can feel that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you don't need to like have a nice like clear soaring voice if you just like get raw with it and like sing and scream until like you lose your voice. Like that can be just as moving, you know?
Absolutely. That's where she came from too.
Do you do things to protect your voice? Because like if Zeppelin is rough. I mean, I'm not a singer. I don't actually know, but it feels like kind of like it could.
It's intense.
Oh
It's
yeah.
intense.
It used to. It used to before I like figured out how to sing scream healthily. I used to like lose my voice, but the cutting room, like we had done that. We played Park City the night before for like 3 hours, and I was like, I'm fine. It's like you have to sing out of your like cheeks, if that makes any sense. Like it can't come from your throat. You have to like I sing out of my like sinuses. And it's like it's taken a lot of trial and error and a lot of me being like, sorry guys, like I can't sing anymore, but like to really get it down. Even then it's like just sleeping enough hours and drinking water are truly like the most important things to protect your
Oh,
voice.
water's for anything.
Yeah.
Water's for anything. Let's move on to Goosemas. So, how did that collab happen? Have you always wanted to perform with Goose? Is that something you were trying to get in with, or was it just Goosemas was it, and then you were like, okay, how did that happen?
Dude, that what a fucking surreal dream that whole experience was. Like, okay, so um I went to high school with Rick, Peter, and Trevor. Rick was in my like is in my grade. Like I knew Goose before they were Goose when they like Rick's earlier projects like Vasudo and like some of those like very like played in our cafeteria on 420. Um and Goosemas used to be
Yes.
this like thing that happened at O'Neill's, which is like a bar in Norwalk, Connecticut. That was sort of like I think it would be like right before Thanksgiving. It'd be like the Wednesday before Thanksgiving when like everyone would be home from college.
Blackout Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, and it would be like that would be the Goosemas celebration. Um, And then I hadn't been to any of them since they scaled up from, dive bar.
Oh, they're a big deal now. We don't miss a Goosemas. I mean, you've watched them grow from nothing to
Yeah, I mean, they were never nothing. They were always extremely talented, but it was kind of like our little hometown, our like hometown secret thing. And even when they were like I'm trying to think what year, like I want to say like 2014, like they hit me up to be like, can you get us a gig at Nectar's in Burlington? And so Grundle Funk, like Goose like opened for Grundle Funk like at one point.
claim to fame. You should hang that up somewhere.
You need a sticker.
Remind them about that.
You need a sticker made.
Oh my
Goose
God.
opened for Grundle Funk.
Yeah, Goose opened for Grundle Funk. And I think they actually asked, they wanted to headline. So normally it'd be like the band from out of town should go first, so that way people come and they stay and they stick around. They wanted to headline, and Grundle Funk took the opening spot. Everybody left after Grundle Funk, and it was just me.
You told them.
I warned them. I was like you're great, but nobody knows you yet.
It's so funny.
I know. I like found the like newspaper ad like that says like Grundle Funk Goose like Nectar's $5 cover like somewhere from 2014.
$5. Jesus Christ.
Well, I know, right? But I know back in the day when things were $5. Yeah, that was sick. So I've known them. I've known them for like ever in a way.
You have
And
embarrassing stories. Sorry, tangent.
I have.
Let's explain. Jess has an irrational obsession with Trevor. Like
It's not irrational.
It's
It's just an
irrational.
obsession.
it is an obsession.
Well, I had the biggest crush on Trevor Weeks when I was in high school.
I understand.
To the point where I think I added him on Facebook, and he was like, "Who are you?" And I was like, "Oh no, just I made a mistake. It's fine. I was high. I'm cool. I smoke weed. Just ignore me." Like it felt like social suicide that I had like added him, because this was like when you needed to know the people on Facebook that you were adding. No, I had the biggest crush on him forever. And that is all I'll say about that.
Well, you guys have that in common.
Yeah, I get it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Very crushable. I love a bass player. What can I say?
Girl, not today.
Okay, so I'm sorry, this is like huge backstory to
Yeah,
get
we can go back. Christmas collab.
So then so Goose blowing up, awesome, like all fucking like rising up to like Fish level, which is Fish is my like my heart in terms of the jam band scene. And then Cotter and we were in the Zeppelin band. We were also in a wedding band. So, playing like Uptown Funk for people in suits every Saturday. Cotter is literally one of the hardest working people that I know, who like
He is on the road. He's playing so much. I am so impressed. Every time he's posting a new side gig, I'm like, how do you have time? Do you sleep? Do you take care of yourself?
he's got a Peloton bike. He was on the Peloton doing his taxes at the same time. Like
What?
homie is on the grind. Like it is like if he is not, he's editing videos, he's mixing sound, he is like throwing together side projects. He is like, he just doesn't stop. I mean, that's like the essence of a drummer,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nonstop.
Energy. Yeah.
And so I knew in my head there was a possibility, and he was like, "I'm going up, you guys," and he's trying to grab onto the rope. I'm taking us all to the top. Like that is, which is so awesome that he hasn't been like, screw you guys. It's like,
Yeah, that he's thinking about that is so good. That shows what a good dude he is. Yeah.
I know. It's like that was like basically my Christmas present. So he called me up, or he sent me a text like literally the Tuesday before Goosemas, and was like, "What are you doing this weekend?" And I was like a Christmas party that I could like totally skip. Why? What's up? What's going on? Like, and he was like, "It's probably not gonna happen, but I'm talking with the guys, and we were thinking about having you fly down to sing a Zeppelin song." And it was like I was like shaking and like panting and just like, "Are you kidding me? Like, oh my God. Yes, yes." But like I didn't know for like a whole day. Like it was this like limbo, because as you saw, the amount of like gags and gigs and
Right.
production that went into that was just like everyone's just throwing ideas like, all around, and I didn't know if that one was gonna like stick. Um, and then it was also like, you can fly down, your ball might not get called.
Yeah,
Like, you might not even get to go up at all.
it
Like,
is
Was
bingo.
it for
Yeah.
sure number six? Was it always going to be number six?
bonus ball number six, yes. It is. They were so and I was like, can we just plant it? They're like, no. Like it needs to be absolutely
Organic.
legit organic. Like the
Yeah.
haters will be like it
It's
was
true. People still have
dude,
conspiracy
The
theories.
Yeah.
original bingo, yeah.
it- I was like ready to get in fights on Reddit to be like, you have no idea how that they were like, yeah, I thought it was all spontaneous and organic. And then they had that like singer chick come up and I like there's no way that she was just waiting. I was like, yes, yes, I was like
Nico is here to set the record straight.
no.
It was not rigged.
It was so not rigged. And here's like the proof is like the second night, the encore where they had like DJ Marv Menthol and all that. Like those were some of the gags that didn't get pulled that they
Yeah.
like, wanted to do. And so I would have had to. That was going to be like, if we don't pull your ball, we'll work you into the encore of the second show, which would
Right.
have been hell because I would have just been there going through like absolute like cortisol spiking, just like
Anxiety.
Yeah,
anticipation.
you were pretty early.
Gosh.
I was praying. I was like, first night, second set, first night, second set. Everyone will be warmed up. I won't have to be like, and it's me, like right at the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
but then I can actually just like watch the show the
Mhm.
second day rather than like every time that thing spun, I was like, oh my God, oh my God. Like, 'cause that was like 400 times bigger than the biggest show I had ever played.
Wow.
Like,
You
I played-
filled that space so well
Yeah,
too.
you did.
Like it felt like you had done that a million times in front of all of us with Goose.
Thank
I
you.
was having a woman on stage. The first thing I did was like, it's a freaking chick. And I was in the floor, probably about 20 feet back, and just losing my absolute mind because I'm a Zeppelin freak. And it said Cashmere. And then you come walking out. I'm like, what's happening? What is happening right now? This is amazing. And I think I tweeted to and texted to everybody I know, there's a woman on the stage with Goose right now. Stop the fucking presses. It was amazing. Amazing.
Thank you so much, dude. I felt that
No,
like
thank you.
the goose the feminine energy in the goose fans like is so not comparable. Like fish is like khaki dude bro territory,
Yes.
Yeah.
you know.
Very
Oh,
much
we
so.
know.
And
Oh yes. And then
sausage fest.
Goosemas, like it was just like so many amazing chicks coming up to me afterward being like, yes, there was a woman on stage, oh my God, I loved it. And I was like, this like the ladies are running the show here, like this is really amazing. And I didn't
Hi,
think
that's why we're here.
I know. But I like felt it. I like felt like the women of the world like rise up and be like, hell fucking yes, there's a girl on stage. Like it's yeah.
Yeah,
It-
that needs to happen more often with them. Just planting that type of bug. But yeah, they need to have like how they do acoustic sets. They need to do a Nico set because I can just imagine some of the songs that you'd fucking kill on, and it would be well received because you can sing and you can sing really good songs. So I don't think that there'd be a problem with that. Even just like with Rick, like,
Yeah.
Acoustic Led Zeppelin with Nico singing would
oh,
be, I would melt.
yeah, I think you'd have to scrape me off the floor.
I think we need to go do some planting of the ideas.
Mhm.
I know. I think Rick's number is the only one I don't have to be like, but I could definitely get an ear with Peter. Peter is the nicest, most
Yes.
like kindest, open person in the world.
It'd be like, great idea. When are we practicing?
Yeah.
Did playing at Goosemas like impact your career at all and like visibility? Have you noticed a change since?
Dude, I got 500 Instagram followers in like an hour
That was
after
us. It was literally us.
insane. Like it's so like yeah, I like felt the like I was like holding on to Connor's coattails, being like, yes, we're going, we're lifting up. No, it's been sick because even like now we played at this like tiny town hall in like Fairleigh, Vermont, and there was this like dope older couple there. They're like, we saw you at Goosemas, you fucking crushed it. Like it's been like that has definitely elevated. I mean, even just the attendance at the cutting room. It's like New York is cutthroat. There's so many things going on. There's like so many, so many of the billion events in a given night, and the fact that there was like, 150 people there was like, holy shit, like that's sick. Um, yeah, no, I've definitely it's been a big pop, and especially the like I've added the featuring Carter from Goose on like all of our posters.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
You gotta take advantage of when you get something like that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I
Oh my
mean,
God.
why
Try it.
wouldn't you?
How did you end up in Vermont initially? You're a
Uh,
Connecticut girl, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I went to school up here. I went to St. Mike's. I was like touring colleges, and I was like, oh my God, like white dudes with dreads and Birkenstocks, like, yeah, fish is from here. I'm gonna go to school here. I'm gonna go on fish tour from Burlington all the time. And then I stayed and I like joined a band and was like, I love this place. I'm never leaving.
Since Goosemas, obviously, you're kind of in a rare sweet spot where you do have this sort of like fame around you, but at the same time, you're still able to like go and be a fan and blend in as shows. Can you talk about what it's been like for you as a fan to be able to do both?
It's been sick to be able to like know like be like, oh, I've been on a stage that size now, but I'm definitely still at the like baby barely known level where it doesn't like impact me going like nobody's like flocking to me to be like, whoa, Nico. Like if anything, if I've gone to a couple fish shows like with Cotter, and like we've like put a wig on him to like avoid people.
Seriously?
Yeah, we put like I think it was Hartford. We like put a wig on him and like glasses. He looked like Rob Compa from Dopapod with the wig on, but like I think it was really hot. He like took it off, but like we like did a little disguising on him. So I've mostly seen that impact of like we used to just be able to like crawl around the lot and be weirdos and like be totally anonymous, and now it's like, oh, I need to like behave a little more, you know. It hasn't really affected like yeah, I'm not at that level. It has been cool because I've seen like a couple people with Nico Suave shirts just randomly around town, and I'm like,
That's
that's
so cool.
sick. Like, oh my God. We're getting there. It'll eventually, and then I'm just gonna love it. I mean, I love the attention. I would be lying if I said that I didn't.
Do you have other projects besides Nico Suave and the Mothership?
Mostly I've like a wedding band that we make money from. That's basically,
Or the
but
wedding band with Cotter still exists.
yeah, but we don't have Cotter anymore. We have an amazing different drummer who moved to town right when Cotter joined Goose,
Oh,
and now has
perfect.
all of Cotter's old gigs. And it's like he can actually like he's so good. This dude Jack McChesney, who's like absolutely been able to like fill the shoes of all of those gigs.
Do you think Cotter like planned that?
Dude, it was the most serendipitous thing because we were like fucked. We were absolutely fucked without him. Like he's like the best drummer in the scene. He can do so many things, and he's like such a good hang. He can
Mhm.
sing. He's a great band leader, all of that. And it was like we're gonna fall apart without you. And thankfully this dude,
Stepped right in.
yeah, stepped right in. So that was sick. I do comedy. That's really the only other project I do because I'm in a cover band. So like the doing stand-up jokes is sort of my like creative outlet for like my own ideas.
Do you have a day job to supplement, or is that like your job is comedy, music?
I have the weirdest day job. I work at a medical school as like a standardized patient. I basically act out various like illnesses.
I have friends who do that.
Wait, what do you do? I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it's like when you go to med school, they can't just be like, all right, now go talk to a real sick person. They have to like learn bedside manner, interview skills. And so I will be like, I'm sick. And then I'll be like, show more empathy, like you psycho, and like be nicer and like ask more open-ended questions, whatever. I give them, my feedback's a lot kinder.
I
But
see. So you're like a medical
I'm a
actress.
medical actress, yes.
I love
And
it.
it's like per diem too, so it's really like I can like say yes and say no and like just fill in the blanks of when I'm not like gigging. Like it never has to like take priority over music or anything, which is really lucky.
Nice. That's helpful.
Yeah.
Do you ever
Like
just like sing to them? Sing to the medical students?
I have I ever sung to medical students? I haven't done that crossover yet. I've played the wedding of med students that I've like
Oh,
recognized
that's
and been like, oh,
cute.
I know you. And then I've done I've talked about both of those things in my stand-up set, and then med students love to come out to the comedy club in Vermont. So there'll be a like I'll be doing tales of, med school because I also teach pelvic exams. That's like it's the main moneymaker and also like the greatest source of comedic material ever. That.
Can you explain that for a second?
Yes.
What does that mean?
More information.
Okay, so the whole it's me and it's another like lady who does what I do. And it'll be the two of us and like three med students. And I'll be like, you guys are gonna learn how to do a pelvic exam. So I'm gonna tell you what's gonna go down. Now I'm gonna perform the pelvic exam on my coworker, and then you guys will get to try it. And then you'll get to try it on me. And then you'll have tried it, you'll have seen it. Now you can like go forth into your OBGYN like clerkship rotation and like having done one pelvic exam on someone who can give feedback to you and like tell you how to do it in a patient-centered, like trauma-informed way. It's like, but I've performed probably 1,000 pelvic exams and have probably
Holy
received
moly.
about 1,000 pelvic exams.
Do you have to be like certified to
bless
do
your
that?
heart.
And you're like, oh my God.
Did you
It's
take a course that like taught you how?
That's like the worst part of any doctor annual exam.
Well, maybe if they like
Pelvic.
learn from Nico, it'll be better. I feel
That-
like you would actually be a good teacher.
Yeah.
I would love to have like a woman who is articulate and chill and maybe funny, like talking me through that. Granted, I'm not in the medical scene, but
that's my whole vibe is being like, I know you guys are nervous. My job is to like make you less nervous, make you relax. We're gonna do this. Hopefully you're gonna learn something. But ideally, if you're less nervous, you will not you'll bring the sense of like confidence and calm to your patients. The like training for it is to just receive a shit ton of pelvic exams. Like you start by just being the body and you work with like someone who's been doing it for a long time. And then once you feel confident, I had to my like test was performing a pelvic exam on my boss, which is ridiculous.
That's a bit intimate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, very much so. But like yeah, it's like you get so used to it. It's a very like it's so not sexy in any way. It's
Right.
so clinical.
It's like another orifice. It's just it's
Yeah.
a body part.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it is very much tabooed, but with your boss.
I'm watching Jess's mind just
I'm
get
thinking like I think I would crush this. Like I think this could be a career path I could go into. I would thrive at this.
you'd crush this.
Vaginas are great.
It's called GTA. It's like the title. It's a gynecological teaching associate. So if you look up that's like that's the job title. And
Leighton, can you add that to the notes? GTA.
yeah.
Already in there, don't worry.
But also I'm just like picturing a bunch of like nerdy med students and you, and it's really funny.
It's like it's me, a bunch of nerdy med students, the occasional like cocky bro who's just like, I'm gonna be an orthopedic surgeon. Like,
Why do I need to know what your vagina looks like? Shut up.
they're the ones who are so overconfident in every other like element of medicine, and then they come to do this and they're shaking in their boots. And
Oh, they're brought down to the ground. I love it. You humbled them.
oh yes, it is a very like the theme of like rock and roll fucking badass like pervades in that field too. It's a very like confident.
Oh, yeah, it does.
That's insane.
It's wild. I know.
I mean, you're really helping a lot of women with that because I've had some bad exams. I mean, I'm 52,
Yeah,
almost 52.
yes.
So I've had some bad exams, like the clamp down on my freaking cervix, like just crazy shit. Weird comments that you shouldn't hear
Yep.
from a doctor, and you're like, what did they just say? Like,
It's like that is the whole thing. It's like, yeah, the only adjectives they're supposed to use, healthy and normal. Everything looks healthy and normal. Don't say looks great. It looks awesome. The way that we teach it is like never the way that it ends up getting done. Like it's like the ones that I've received in the real world suck in comparison to the way that we teach it and the way that like we guide them through it. And I want them to I'm really trying.
Did you just fall into all of this, or like have you had a medical interest in your
I
life?
was a bartender for a long time, and then I was like, I am,
that's basically a
yeah, I was
doctor.
like, this sucks. I don't want to be a
Psychologist.
bartender anymore. Like the hours are killing me. I'm like drinking all the time. And then my friend was like, I like quit. and I was like, I need a fucking job. And my friend was like, who's from the like theater performance art community, was like, I do this thing up at the medical school. Like, I think you'd really like it. I think you'd be really good at it. You know, you get to like act out a bunch of things. You get to like teach people things. You get to just be, you know, I'm sick, help me. And then, you know, it pays really well and it's like very flexible. So I fell into it. Similar to the Zeppelin thing, I fell into it. You know, it's been the path has been carving itself for me in that cool way.
That's really awesome how you're most of the stuff you have, like you really didn't plan on. It's just kind of
Yeah.
it, it's lovely. It's lovely to hear. It's very refreshing from these people who are like, yeah, I beat four people out to do this job. Like I love that it's more of like I wanted to do this and this just came up.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
that's
lot of like
that's
serendipity
amazing.
and like just being open to trying things, and it all kind of just worked out in a really sick way.
Absolutely. Sure. It's great. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's get back to talking what we're supposed to talk about.
There's a lot about vaginas. Sorry.
Vaginas is not really part of the questioning on my sheet today, Jess. I didn't see any vagina questions on
We
here.
can always add vagina questions. It's my favorite topic. Sorry, we can continue.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, so let's talk about gender and jam and the rock world. What's your experience been like as a woman in a genre that's seriously male dominated?
It's like it's as you'd expect. It's a lot of like douchey sexist sound guys who will, you know, I'm the leader of the band and they will look past me like like someone's girlfriend and like ask, you know, some other member or something about what we need or like where we should do something or set up or load in, whatever it might be. That's always been a challenging thing. I feel like it's getting better. I feel like at least in Burlington is like a very progressive city. And so there's been like there are women who work in sound and there are like a lot of femme bands around here and like femme music. I actually saw Dweezil Zappa last night at the Flynn. Like
Nice.
there's Sheila is like probably the star of that band and she's fucking amazing. She plays saxophone and keys and like sings incredibly and I'm like this is great. It's so good to see more of it. Because it used to be I think a lot shittier like 10 years ago, you know.
All along.
And
Yeah.
it's still hard. It's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
hard for me to be I need more of this in my monitor. I need you to do X, Y, and Z. Like I will say those things sometimes and they're not heard. And so I'm thankful that I'm in a band where I can be like, hey, bro, can you ask for this thing? Because they'll listen to you, you know, versus like they don't always take me seriously, which
I can't roll my eyes hard
I
enough at
know.
that. I mean, do you think that it's an older generation of men that are working in those positions? That's why they're coming across that way? Or is it just that's just how it's
I think
been?
it's like the older generation of men that are in that position. You got to learn how to fucking like stand your ground and ask for what you need and like demand things, you know, and it's taken me trying to get better at that and also me like having guys in my band who have my back who like don't, you know, who don't treat me any differently than anyone else and like can help support that, you know. It used to be a lot more common, mostly sound guys, but like of just being like like not taking me seriously. Um but that's changed as there's younger ones like, you know,
I feel like after watching you on stage, though, I wouldn't fuck with you. Like,
yes, thank you.
yeah, I feel like any of these dudes watching would be like, okay, she can kick my ass. I should probably like see myself out.
That's the vibe I'm trying to put forth. The very and I felt like the more confidence I've gained, the more respect I get treated with. So it's like it's like a cyclical, like self-enforcing sort of thing, you know?
Sure.
Yeah, but like it shouldn't have to be. Like, why
No.
are we the ones who have to change to fit into this world?
I know. It's
That's kind of what I was going to say. Like, do you feel pressure how you approach your career in music differently because of this? Like, what shows you take, if you're asking for pay, how they're looking at you, are you thinking about that as you're going through that part of what you do?
not, I mean, I don't run the Nico Suave like and the Mothership Instagram account because there are too many creepy dudes that like slide into the DMs. And so
Really?
I let my guitarist Joe deal with that because
Good idea.
it's a bit much. I that's why I've off-sourced it to like the other members of my band because I don't like I'm not good at managing. I'm not good at like the any of the like running things. Like I kind of co-lead my band. Like I'm good at being on stage. I rock at that. That's the thing I'm really good at in terms of like negotiating with clubs for and like town buyers for what we should get paid and all that stuff. It's hard for me. I'm a people pleaser. Like just be even beyond being a woman. I just want to like, yes, I want everyone to like me. I want to be, I don't like to cause conflict. I don't like to like stand up and assert myself if I, you
Which
know,
is also part of being a woman. I mean, we've been trained to not be that way for a long time.
oh
So it's
yeah.
hard to overcome that. Sure.
It is, I do really, the part that is really good though is that like, you know, the stereotype of like women are too emotional. It's like that is the source of of my performance. It comes from big feelings, and it's like to be able to channel that into something that is received well by, men, women, everybody, it feels very validating and very like a just way to, translate my womanhood into
Sure.
power, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
So are you like accessing difficult memories on stage when you're singing?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. That is like there I've like cried on stage before. Like I've dug into like some of those like deeper like breakup songs are just like feeling fucking wronged. And I really like a lot of it is like Zeppelin is like it's very like Lord of the Rings and then also like you've been bad to me woman and like there's and so like being able to like take that and me be the like the guy role in that. I'm not articulating this well. It's like I'm like reclaiming
Hmm.
like what was like what a lot of lyrics are kind of like misogynist, but I'm reclaiming
Yes.
them and making them my own. And I'm like,
You're putting the woman on it.
exactly.
Do you update lyrics?
I I mean I no, I keep it like I enjoy being in that role of like big dick swinging kind of vibes and like singing these things that like
BDE.
are kind of sexist and like but they're coming but like
They're
I'm
coming from you.
yeah, I'm reclaiming it. Like, but yeah, it affects how I get gigs and what I take because I have the men do that part. It's like, yeah.
Do they come ask you? Like, are they like, hey, here's a couple of options. What do you feel? Or you're
Yeah.
just like, hey, you handle it. Tell me where to be, and I'll be there.
It is, it's a group thing. It is definitely, but like Joe is better at like negotiating how much we'll get paid and what we need and like demanding X, Y, and Z and like just better at all of that. But it's not like I'm not just like showing up. Like we talk about it in our big Mothership group chat and like
Yeah.
figure out what, needs to be done. But he's just like he's the production voice of things.
Nice.
Because yeah, a lot of times it might be like, oh yeah, you were so great, like blah blah blah. I would love for you to come play this thing. And also like, are you single? Like I'm just it's like
They add the little tag on the end.
yeah.
Like, you could have just stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of am fine to not to just separate myself from all that.
That's sad. It's sad because you shouldn't have to worry that that's going to happen when you go to get a job. Like your work, this is work.
I
You
know.
shouldn't have to worry about somebody hitting on you when you're trying to book or talk business. It just should not be anywhere near. It's just so sad that we're in freaking 2025 and this bullshit's still happening.
I know. It's gotten better. It used to be like now that I've made a little bit of a local name for myself and like have garnished some respect in like the Burlington music scene that it is less that, but it used to be when I was younger too, and I was like in my 20s and I couldn't detect what was like a
Yeah.
genuine music inquiry from like like well like come over and we can like jam and like yeah, so but it's gotten a lot better. It's like I think that 2025, like the times I'm older, I know how to suss out that bullshit better.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
think that's what's changed is maybe you're older.
We've gotten a little less tolerant as a
Yeah.
culture. Like, we'll call it out,
Yes. Yep.
but yeah,
That's really sad.
it's definitely mostly from us just gaining confidence and
Yeah.
Recognizing it. Because, and when you're younger, you don't. Sometimes you just don't even see what's happening until after. And they're like, hey, that dude was totally hitting on you. And you're like, what? No, I was
Yeah.
just talking about work.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
I was like I was never like hit on in like high school. I was like a ugly duckling. I was like a weird little emo kid. So it took me all of my 20s to like suss out to like figure out where people's intentions are and how to, not fall for that, if that makes sense. Like,
No, absolutely it does. It takes your 20s. And I was the same way. I was like I wasn't a cute kid and had lots of dates in high school. It was college that I really
yep, same.
felt more like a woman. And then when you're at that age and it hits you, you're like, oh, this is happening.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that means. Okay.
Yeah, but then you learn you have power and how to use it.
Yep.
It's wielding it in the correct situations, correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
My 20s was realizing that like my body came with power, and instead of like other people controlling it, I figured out, okay, wait, I'm in charge and I know the power that I hold, and I'm gonna forge my path with this power within me and use
Yeah.
it to my advantage because
Yeah.
everyone's taken advantage of me for so long.
Yes.
It's my turn.
Right.
That is like, that's my fucking mantra, is like I've taken it back. Like the tits are mine to use when I would like to use
Yeah, and I can use them. And when I need to, I can.
Mhm.
But only on my terms.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly. Exactly.
Howdy, Femme Flock listeners. It's the guys from WTED Goose Radio.
And we want your voices to be heard over the air.
As an internet radio station powered by a greater fan community, we take pride in representing all Goose fans and the variety of experiences we all have with the band.
Which means we need a fresh lineup of female-identifying voices to offer insightful perspectives and opinions for the various shows and original programming that we air daily. It's as simple as listening to a show, recording a few segments of commentary on your smartphone, and getting them over to us through our email address or through Google Drive.
Going on tour with the band? We also need instant reaction commentary while the band is on tour so we can air fresh soundboard recordings as soon as they drop.
Looking to take flight at a higher altitude? We'll even let you curate your own set of Goose tracks in a playlist geared more toward our original programming.
And don't worry about the editing process. We'll take care of that for you.
So whether you're in attendance at a show or just streaming at home, there's always a chance to get involved at WTED Goose Radio.
Because anyone can gorp.
So come check out the Wisteria Lane community at community.wisterialane.org to see how you can get involved with the station. Or reach out to us anytime via email. Our address is wted@wtedradio.com.
With your help, we can continue to keep it TED at WTED Goose Radio, which is important.
Because a TED space makes for a proper headspace.
Gorp is a descriptive term for a person that lends their voice to WTED Goose Radio, deriving from the acronym for Goose Obsessed Radio Personality. Download our award-winning app and find us on Blue Sky at wtedradio.com.
All right, let's talk about comedy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
We've covered vaginas and tits. Now we're going to move to comedy.
Perfect. That's our promo right there.
Vaginas, tits, and comedy. It was perfect.
So tell us about your comedy. How did music and comedy kind of work with each other for you?
I used to, whenever the band would be like tuning and I'd get to like fill in like banter space, I would love just like, yeah, making jokes. That was my favorite thing. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I could just do that for longer and not just like do it in between songs occasionally. And then this is actually a great example of like, what are your intentions, guy? There was like a stand-up comedian in the scene like a few years ago that laughed at all my jokes, and I was like, oh my God, I must be funny. I should if I can make a stand-up comedian laugh, I should absolutely try this. Did he want to sleep with me? Probably. So like whether or not he actually thought I was funny or just wanted to get in my pants, it was like the kind of thing where afterwards I was like, okay, maybe he was just, maybe that was the motivation behind that. But then I went up, I did my very first set, I completely blacked out, like I had no idea how it went, but then I like listened to the recording afterward and was like, oh shit, that actually fucking went well. And there's like, yeah, that's talk about a male dominated scene. Like comedy is like, it's like worse than music in a lot of ways, but it's changing. It's like getting better, especially in Burlington. Burlington is like, we have enough dudes on the lineup tonight. We need some femme people, and so there's been an opening for that. But yeah,
But you feel like then you end up being like the token woman.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's like I've done some open mics like in like Stamford, like in Connecticut, and it is like bro fucking city. Like it is like versus up here, it's like way more like it is way more balanced. Like it's not.
Yeah, it's Burlington. There's a queer scene. There's just like it's much more open.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like I feel it is a lot more balanced up here with like women in comedy. And it isn't like token women. It's more like there's like token women. There's like a lot of us that are like continuing to get
We'll
opportunities.
take that. We love lots of them.
Yes. And I think and it's like and also like women are fucking funny and it's like they just need the space and the like someone to actually listen.
No, women can do everything.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's like my favorite I love ripping on bros. That's probably like my favorite is an audience like full of frat bros that I can absolutely just roast. Like
come to New York City, do an open mic.
My God, I would love that. It's
all finance bros.
Yeah, and that's my favorite. Like give me a man that looks like a tin of Zins on legs, like who has the personality of like a sentient fucking lacrosse stick, and like that, I will destroy him. Like,
right. Do you practice? Do you write jokes? Do you go to open mics? Do you have a set that you always do?
I've hit sort of a wall with like writing new jokes. I really want to try like sketch comedy and do like improv and stuff like that. Because I think I'm funnier off the cuff than I am just like sitting trying to write in my notebook. The music comedy crossover, and this is also sort of where it started, was like the bar I worked at, Radio Bean in Burlington, sometimes a band would cancel and the owner would be like, "Hey Nico, can you like throw something together? Can you just like, do you know anybody? Can you just like make a band really quick?" And I'd be like, "Yes." And so it's called Nico Suave's Improv Surprise. And we just make up songs based on audience suggestions that are like mostly comedic songs.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
It's so fucking fun. It's like, and if no one's like giving me suggestions, I will read the like I Spies and the like little like love section of like the local newspaper. Of like I saw you in the coffee shop. You had a pink hat on and I loved your smile. Like that vibe.
You need to do that at like Bonnaroo. That would be the best in the comedy tent.
It's my favorite. It's like a very niche. There's like the very niche like musical like music comedy improv like overlap, and like that's my dream place.
Oh my gosh, yes. You need to further that, please, because that is hilarious. And I would pay good money to go see that.
I have not done a Nico Suave Improv Surprise show in a while. And I need to get it back at it. It's like
that's hilarious. I love that.
So fun.
You have some acting experience, singing, comedy. Like we need to get you in a comedic musical film.
That would be the closest thing to merging all of those was like, I don't know how deep you've dived on like the Cotter lore, but during COVID, we had something called Spun-House Productions, which was just like
those all the weird videos he posted.
Those are all the weird videos he posted.
Yes, those were interesting.
Those just like me, him, our friend Jack, and like, you know, a 12-pack and maybe some microdoses, and just like going to town in front of a green screen and just like seeing what came out. It was
explains it so much better, because when we first heard about who Cotter was, my friend sent me one of those and I was like, what the fuck? What is this? It was so weird. It was hilarious. But it was so weird, but that makes way more sense that it was COVID and drugs and alcohol. I mean
he just like can't be stopped. Like it was very like, all of our gigs are canceled. What the fuck are we gonna do? Like there was like that weird like Facebook Live pop, and it was like, okay, we can do this, but also like let's put on weird costumes. Like let's make characters. Let's like and I recorded a country song called 50 Ways to Clean Your Lover. And like
where's the link? I want the link.
I will send you this link. It's like, it was the link in my like Instagram bio for a while. 50 Ways to Clean Your Lover. Oh my God. I feel
like you guys would be really great on like a little SNL skit, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
that would be so funny.
My fucking dream is to do that. I know Alex Moffat. I was his feature comic when he came to Burlington, and he was so nice and was like,
wait, what an honor.
Hit me up.
That's awesome.
I know. He was the coolest dude, because a lot of stand-up comedians are like really, they can just be assholes. Men, women, doesn't matter. Like, but improv people who come from like the improv scene are so nice. Like Cam, he's so kind. And I'm like, how are you a stand-up comedian who's this nice? And he's like, oh, well, I come from like the improv school.
Burlington probably has a really vibrant improv scene.
Somewhat. It's like it's less on, it's like further down. We have a very like vibrant performance scene in general.
Yeah.
Like because of like
That makes sense.
many colleges, like people just come here, they stay here, like nobody leaves. It's like for the fact that we can live in a town this small and a lot of my friends like just do music for their jobs is like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's impressive.
I know. Big Grateful Dead Fish cover band scene. Everybody's in a Grateful Dead cover band.
Okay, so what's next for you? Do you have any gigs coming up? What kind of collabs or goals do you have in the future? We want to know what's happening for Nico.
I have to wait until my next like big gigs are in July because I have to because like we have like Goose has like Jazz Fest, then there's El Gonzo, then there's like their whole tour, and so we don't have anything till July, I think.
So do you have to make your whole schedule off of Goose schedule?
Yep.
So you're like us, you get to wait.
Yeah, it's real. It's like, I mean, we've done the drummer that came in and like took Cotter's gig or took Cotter's place in like our wedding band. Like he's done some stuff with us and he's amazing, but it's like just for like the continuity and the general vibe. It's like we want to have everybody there. But yeah, I gotta like book my Nico Suave gigs like off of the Goose schedule, which is like
Have you ever thought about doing an after party and Cotter just rolls over and does an after party?
Yeah.
Please.
Yes, I have thought about that. I have pitched it. It is still in the think tank of ever happening because I totally get he plays a fucking 3-hour, 4-hour show, doesn't want to have to like go do a whole nother show. And it's also like we deserve our own whole night, you know, rather than it just being like a sloppy after party situation. Like I fucking would love that. I want to do the after party thing because I feel like it's frustrating to have to like work around the tour schedule, you know?
Just one show, Cotter. You can do
Yeah.
both. 6 hours of playing, it's fine.
It's no problem. It's totally fine. But no, that's like the next like those shows don't happen until July, and then like between now and then I got weddings, you know? That's like
Gosh, you'd be a great wedding singer. I'm super jealous these people got you as a wedding singer.
thank you. It's
What's your favorite song to sing at a wedding?
probably Believe by Cher.
Oh, really? You use the voice modulator thing?
I literally will do like that, like I don't care, like I go hard, like it is a
Ew, oh my
caricature of Cher. That's really fun to do. Basically anything that like allows me to like embody a character. I become like it's like it's my own personal comedy show when I'm doing weddings. You know, I'm leaning into like the Amy Winehouse of it all and the Steve.
Put your hair all up like this and get like
Well, sometimes
messy.
I go out by myself. And like I go for it, you know, and people are like, yeah, like, and I'm like, I'm doing a bit right now, and you don't even know that I'm doing a bit.
What do you wear to the wedding?
I will bring several dresses and I will scan the parking lot and I will look for like, I'm like, if I see enough like steely bumper stickers, I'm like, great, I don't need to wear heels. Like I like do that. If they seem really cool and funky, I have like a sick like sequence dress with like a cutout and like a cape. If they seem more conservative, I have a very basic, modest black dress that I wear. It's like
Perfect. You know your
I
audience.
read the room. Like
And what about what you wear for Zeppelin?
I've been trying to mix it up, but I have fallen into fucking jeans, high-heeled boots, some kind of like lacy black bodysuit, and like a kimono. I like wore like the Goosemas thing. That was like the piece de triomphe kimono. I cannot find like a sicker one than that.
Perfect.
But something that is both like sort of masculine and then like also all tits. Like
Yeah, something a
Oh,
little
definitely.
feminine of like, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
Yeah,
Don't
like a
come near me.
bustier. You should do bustier. I could see you in a bustier under a kimono. That would be hot.
dude, is a bustier, what is a bustier?
That is the one with the boning and it laces up the front and like has lace and
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Google it.
I'm gonna get a bustier. Fuck yeah.
You need a bustier. Yeah. Oh, you can find really cute ones.
I
Very
have
cute
one
ones.
that I wore for like we did like an acoustic Zeppelin kind of like dragons and like elves like vibe thing, and I had like this.
Do you have ears?
Hmm? I didn't get the ears. I didn't get the ears. I had like a crazy shirt that was like it looks like a river dance shirt. It's got the big ass puffy sleeves. I had that and a corset. But like I gotta breathe. That's like the hardest part about the corsets. It's like I really need I need bigger like
lung space
expansion. And so like that I like couldn't bend down that whole show. I was like it was very tough. But I was like, if I stand up straight, I can sing, but like I cannot lean forward at all.
And you're moving. I don't know.
Yeah.
You sick your whole body.
Yeah.
There's emotion.
I know.
Yeah, you need the bustiers that have like they have smocking in the back, so they stretch in the back.
I need that.
But they look like you get the party in the front and
Yes.
and like relax in the back.
Yes. Yeah.
They're kind of the mullet of the bustiers. You need one of those.
Yeah. I need one of those. Anyone that looks like a bustier in the front and then just like is sweatpants on the
it's like stretchy in the back. You're good. You're good.
I'm kind of disappointed you didn't wear elf ears. I actually have my own elf ears behind me right now because I was considering bringing them to El Gonzo just for shits and gigs.
Oh my God. I'm just finished reading Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm like a huge
And you play D&D.
Yes.
You told me
Oh
this.
yes, like massive nerd. So I want to lean more into the nerd side of things. I have worn like a cloak on stage before, like
like a Stevie Nicks hooded one.
Yeah. Like very very wizardly type of thing.
Yes.
Like Traitors. Have you watched the new season of Traitors? Okay, you should all do that.
Sick.
It's fine. I just the fashion questions are out of my own like pure curiosity because I think a lot about what I'm wearing to shows and like it matters, if I'm dancing or like what the vibe is, if I want to breathe or if I want to be corseted in.
Yep. I have like a big ass box of like thrifted like fruity flouncy shirts and such that I bring and I make the boys wear them. Like the pants that Cotter wore at Goosemas, those are my pants. The whole like
those pants were awesome. I thought he had robbed Elton John. That's what we had guessed, was he had robbed Elton John.
Oh, you will. Okay, you're gonna love this tidbit if you're interested in the fashion side of things. Like,
always.
Forest Hills this past summer, Cotter wore a kimono. That was his first kimono on stage. That was my kimono that I flew down to just do that Forest Hills show. I like went right from JFK to the venue and like got an all access pass because I was like, I have all my shit with me. Like, can I like just come back here? And he was like, man, it's like we're getting to the end of the tour. Like, I've worn everything. I'm kind of sick of all the clothes I still have. Like, and I was like, what about this? And he was like, and like Rick was like, that's sick. You should absolutely wear that. And so he wore that kimono, and then that started the like Cotter's kimono era.
Yeah.
He has some really interesting clothing. A lot of the vests, his hat. The rest of the dudes, like, they all have their personal style, but it's pretty generic, where Cotter's like being Cotter always, or at least what I assume Cotter's like.
Yeah, he brings the flair. I like the flair.
Yes, because
he's got all the special flair pieces.
He does. He's got a lot of flair pieces. He's always the most willing to put on whatever weird ass clothes that I bring. And
so you guys share a closet is what you're telling me.
We did have during COVID, during the Funhouse Productions era, we had a costume closet downstairs in like where we filmed in like our band room that was like my old prom dresses and like all my weird like hippie shit and like other things that we've thrifted. And like, so yeah, him wearing my clothes has been a theme. And I like try my hardest to get them to wear the weirdest shit possible.
Yes.
I mean, that just means they're like comfortable in their masculinity. And we love that.
Completely. And like, I get it when the times that they're like, don't want to wear it because it is a lot of polyester. It doesn't breathe, it's like, it's hard. They can't just like take a jacket off. Like they're doing the things. I can like disrobe layers. We've had to cut the shoulder pads out of a lot of things for them to wear them.
So you talked to us about like what the next shows are, but what about for Nico? Like dream collabs or like major career goals? Or are you just kind of chilling? Like happy, keep going along, let the next thing fall into your lap?
I mean, it's like that's so not like smiled upon in our culture, which is a very like fucking get it, love Mondays, let's slay, like just like blah, like
Andy Frasco.
Yeah, and I'm very much like I'm just gonna be open to things. I mean, it's like I've like I got to share a stage with like John Fishman like a month or two ago, which was sick. Like I've played with Gordo a few times. Like those things happen. I feel like that's like the key is to just be open and say yes to shit. And then like the next sick thing like happens. What is my goal? I mean, God, like SNL, Fish, like these are like, and like they feel silly to even say that, but then like the whole Goosemas thing happened. Like that wasn't even, I wasn't even like gunning for that, you know? I'm just like doing what I know that I can do and like staying in that lane. I mean, I would like to like play more places outside of Vermont, like, and crushing that, doing more music and comedy mixed together. That would be really sick. Um, I mean, yeah.
I feel like it's not silly though. Like we're manifesting. It's the only way we're gonna make it happen is if we talk it into existence. Like you're gonna be on SNL one day in some form.
Yes. Oh my God. That would be
why not?
That would be my fucking dream. Yeah. Who would be like next collab that I would fucking want to do? Trey. That's like that's the final piece. God damn.
Nico Suave at the Sphere. That'd be cool.
My God,
Yeah.
dude, fucking getting on just like a sick festival lineup would be sick because I haven't like touched that. You know, it's hard.
Oh,
like,
really?
Ooh, we should festy circuit. It's just hard because Cotter's on tour.
I know. Playing bigger places, headlining festival, like or fucking just getting on a festival docket would be so sick. I really like the comedy thing. It's hard because I'm really bad at social media, and I know that that's like what one has to do to fucking.
It's really unfortunate, actually, because like that's how we grow, and like that's something actually like the Femme Flock has been running into is like we all have day jobs. We also do this. We go on tour. We do so many things. Leighton's still in college. Like there's only so much we can do on the social media front, and if we did more, we'd be growing more. But like we've kind of just accepted that we are where we are, and like we're doing the best we can, and you need it though now to do anything. Like I can imagine for your music career, your comedy career, like it's so important to be on top of it, and it's exhausting and like depressing.
It's like it is. I would have deleted Instagram if I could have so many times. It is like just it's brutal to try to be like, oh, I'm doing a cool thing, better post it. Like, like better promote this thing. So trying to be more engaged in that fucking setting because that does lead to opportunities. It's like, you know, there's no denying it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I fucking get up to while Goose is on tour.
You're coming on tour with us. I expect to see you on tour with us.
I know. I want to do it again, man. Like if I had gone to be up there, like I was so nervous that like if I had been up for like 3 songs, like I would have settled right the fuck in to my space, you know? Like it's hard to just go up, be totally warmed up, be completely in sync, and then be
ready
on,
to go.
You know?
We were hoping there was going to be more than one. I'm like, ooh, maybe she'll stay.
I know.
And you walked away. I was like,
oh, I know, dude. It was fucking. I want to do that again so badly, like with more. So who knows? Hopefully that comes up.
I hope so. We're manifesting it for you. So hopefully that.
You just have like a million goose dudes coming up to you at Nico Suave shows, being like, "Play Cashmere." I heard it at the cutting room, and I gave him some like death eyes. I was like, shut the fuck up. Let her play songs.
We did play Kashmir recently at Higher Ground. Finally, I was like, we're doing it. You guys deal with tuning your guitars because it's like in a different tuning. Bring all your different fucking guitars. We're playing it. Yeah.
It's a crowd pleaser.
It is. No,
Absolutely.
and it's so fucking, it was so cool. Oh, I wish I had a less wishy-washy answer. I'm like, I'm rolling with it. Like, we'll see what comes up next.
Only be you.
That's your vibe. And if that's been working so far, like, let's fucking go.
It's been working good. I think you're doing very well at this point. I think things have been happening.
Thank you. I'm doing my best.
Well, let's wrap up. Lastly, we at the Femme Flock are all about celebrating inspiring and influential women. So can you tell us about a woman who has inspired you?
I mean, you guys, right off the bat, this is
Don't make us blush.
hey man. There's a comedian, Jordan Jensen. I don't know if any of you have heard of her, but she is like not here for anybody's shit, and she is like she is the hardiest, broiest comedian that I've ever seen. And like she scares men and she eats them for breakfast. And that is like the energy that I want to channel. I just watched her special at the cutting room actually, and it was like, yeah, she's amazing. Check out Jordan Jensen. Musically, fucking Karina Reichman, like constantly doesn't take anybody's fucking shit and is continuously just like blowing everyone's minds and is so talented and is just up there not because oh it's a chick who plays bass. Like she is so good. So I think those two are on my top for like women who fucking inspire me. And again, back to Dolly Parton. Like if I could have a legacy like that would be amazing.
Yeah, she is actually the queen of doing things the way she wants to do them, and that's a beautiful person to choose. I mean, you could not have said a better word than Dolly Parton. Like, come on.
And she's so nice. That's
always sweet. Always sweet.
You know, she doesn't curse in her songs. She like did the Sabrina Carpenter sit-in and like they had to change the lyrics because she wouldn't do it.
Oh my God.
Like her heart, like, oh my God. Love her.
She's like her staff or any of like the production crew that works with her, they're not allowed to talk to her because she will just chat with them and nothing will get done. Like it's like don't go talk to Dolly because she'll just sit there and like shoot the
talk your ear off.
Yeah, and we'll just like ask you questions about yourself and just like have a whole conversation. So like
I love that.
Yeah.
So you can't talk to her. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't talk to her because she's too nice. Like it's like amazing. So yeah, no, I'm gonna channel my inner Dolly forever.
That's how we want it to be. You couldn't do anything worse than that. That's fantastic. That's awesome. All right. So we want to thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, though, Nico. We had a really good time. This was a great conversation.
Yeah.
You guys really got me out of my headspace that I was in and really like brought me a lot of joy and a lot of like powerful female energy that I've been needing in my life.
What we're here for. Hopefully we do this for a lot of people because that's why we do what we do.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you guys. I would love to be back someday.
Please, open invite whenever.
Welcome back anytime.
Amazing. Amazing.
This pod is made by women for everyone. We wouldn't be here without you, and we want to hear from all of you. Check out our website, thefemmeflock.com, that's F-E-M-M-E, where you can find links to our guest forum, our socials, and all our episodes. Also, DM us on Blue Sky, Instagram, or Facebook to let us know what you're up to. If you're hosting a community-focused event or want to promote something, tag us on the socials. And for anyone looking to connect with other women in the jam scene, check out our Reddit community, r/thefemmeflock. Thanks for listening. See you at the next show, and flock on.
Osiris.